John Jaso will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Hernandez readies, another 0-2. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
He continues to plow right through these guys. My man's working on a one-hit shutout.
Chris Johnson will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Marwin Gonzalez will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. First pitch on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Needs to get that sinker down. It's 2-0. Hitters count 2-0. Now here's a shot toward the gap in left center, and they're not going to run this one down. This should be extra bases to start the inning. He'll take the turn and head. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Carlos Ruiz will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Now the first pitch, fouled back. He's set, now the pitch. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he is in there. Austin Jackson will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field. Anthony Bass will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Starlin Castro will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Altair is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down.
And that's just one of the few balls that really hasn't taken off today. And we've seen some balls really jump off the bat so far, but not there.
Carlos Gonzalez will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Sometimes when you're aggressively minded at the plate, you don't always have to get a strike to hit the ball hard. I mean, I don't think this pitch is even in the strike zone, but he still manages to square it up well and drive it for a base hit.
Here's the first baseman, Mark Teixeira now. And Teixeira gets on top of this one as this ball sent in the air to deep right. Altair has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Angels get just the one. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Angels are out in front, 10-0. Andrelton Simmons will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Hernandez ready. Another 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Teixeira will pull this one in over near the first base dugout for out number 1.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Corey Spangenberg will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good it is. Thoroughly dominating performance out there. He's kept these guys guessing all game long, and he's just 1 out away now from picking up a well-deserved complete game shutout.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, the Angels were fortunate here to get a terrific start out of this man. Felix Hernandez. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch it.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting in the AL West, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim visited the M's at Safeco Field in Seattle, and it was the Angels who came out on top. The final was 10-0. Felix Hernandez, was dominant throughout the game, tossing a complete game one-hitter for the win. The Texas Rangers took on the green and gold at Oakland's O.Co Coliseum, and it was the Athletics who came out on top. The final score was 10-2. Eugenio Suarez showed off his power, blasting 2 home runs and picking up 3 RBIs in the process. The Indians were in Houston to take on the Astros, and it was Houston who came away with the win. The final was 1-0. Zach Greinke twirled a dominating complete game shutout on the mound for the victory. The Orioles visited the Rays at Tropicana Field, and Tampa Bay was the winner. The final score was 3-2. Lorenzo Cain was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs. The Blue Jays took on the Bronx Bombers in the Big Apple, and it was the boys from north of the border who were victorious. The score was 3-1. The Minnesota Twins went up against the Tigers in Motown, and it was Detroit who was victorious. The final was 2-0. The White Sox were in KC to take on the Royals, and it was the Chi Sox who came away victorious. The score was 3-1. The Braves did battle against the Fish in Miami, and it was Atlanta who came away victorious. Final score was 6-2. The Mets visited the Nats in the nation's capital. The Mets came away with the win. Final score was 4-2. The Red Sox took on the Phillies in Philadelphia in an interleague matchup, and it was the boys from Boston who were victorious. The final was 5-4. Josh Donaldson led the charge offensively with 3 RBIs in the contest. The Pittsburgh Pirates paid visit to the Reds at Great American Ballpark, and the game wore on to extras with the Pirates coming away victorious. The score was 2-1. The Rockies did battle with the Brewers in Milwaukee, and the Brewers came away with the win. The score was 4-1. Chris Davis was a fantasy owner's dream at the plate with 3 hits. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Pitch just moments away in Seattle. The Angels and the Mariners next. Austin Jackson will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. So it's a solo home run here, leading off the ballgame as the Angels take a 1-0 lead. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's the pitch. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in now, trying to duplicate his performance with yesterday when he finished 4 for 5 at the plate. Now the first pitch, hit hard but foul. Nobody out, runner on first. He's set, now the pitch. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. first offering on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. First and second here with nobody out. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will make the play, and an important one it was, as those runners will have to hold now with one away. Michael Kadire will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday. Now here's the first pitch. Bounce toward the hole and through into left field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. Alex Rodriguez, the third baseman, dig in here with a chance early on to give his pitcher a little cushion to work with. Here's the first offering. There's a line drive to the left side, and Simmons won't have a shot. It's over his head for a base hit. One run scores, and the second run will score as well. Adam LaRoche will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Now the first pitch. Fouled straight back. 3 runs already home here. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner towards second. Simmons on to Goldschmidt. A double play. Inning over. Jason Hayward will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. Now a swing by Hayward, but he got out in front a little too much, as this will hook into the seats. A foul ball from right. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And Eric, this Angel Ball Club entering play here tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, for most of the folks